All right. Well, you know what we're doing. I don't know, can I see my camera very good? You know how we have all those difficulties. You know, I'm ready for my close-up. Okay, maybe that'll help. All right. Hey everybody, I'm Glenn Munro, the Roaming Gnome, and we're in Ozarks, God's Garden, right? Well, over the last couple of days, remember, I do Skywarn, first response, and I'm a minister, and we're all volunteer. And the last couple of days has been pretty hectic, and I haven't had a day off in a while, and I'm volunteer, so I don't get I don't get any kind of financial support or anything. So now that I have the day off for the next day or two, hopefully, we're gonna go harvest some raspberries. And I made this container. This is a Lay's Stacks plastic container. As you can see, it's got a lid, and we're gonna have to do some climbing and some thick scrub and brush, thorn patch, things like that. It's a little bit annoying, and I've already went ahead and did some today. I did some yesterday too, and I filled up. I don't know if you seen these before. These are some little lunch boxes they got. Somebody gave me that one. It's the wrong color, of course. That's probably why it was free. It's never the color I want, but yet nonetheless it was free, right? Donations. And I filled this up. With raspberries. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go get some more. But while I got you here, I was going to show you the whole idea of it. Is because the way I have to harvest these, because they're natural. It's not in a cultivated field. It's not in a farm. These are growing naturally wild on hillsides that are here in Missouri and in the Ozarks area. What's left of it. As you can hear, I got a lot of commercial traffic behind me as usual. But I made this device, like I said, just taped it up, put some paracord on there. The whole idea is you put it on like this, you go up there, you put your berries in there, you got a lid on it, because you're going to be climbing over some stuff. It's going to be inconvenient to be taking all this, you want to bring these raspberries. This is what these are. These are raspberries. I don't know if you guys have seen these before. These are growing here in the Ozarks area. I'm in central Missouri, just north of the University of Missouri, which is, I believe they call that the Columbia City area. I'm not in the city. I'm actually out here by Friendly. So this is pretty much what they look like. I've always been told these were raspberries. And yeah, my hands are dirty because I live out in the woods. But this is what they look like. The wild ones are a little bit. They got a little bit of flavor to them. The cultivated ones I get at the store, they're a little bit sweeter and pampered. These aren't pampered. These are growing wild on the side of a hill. And like I said, they have to compete with other plants. So they're just all over the place. So when you go to the top of the hill, or you're in the thicket and the brush and all that trying to collect these, I got this in about 20 minutes. This was an entire container. This is how much is in here. Okay? One of these is one of these. So if you can fill up one of these, yep, see there's a worm. Oh, and by the way, you got to get these, otherwise you'll get a worm. See, there's a worm on that one. So if you don't get them in time, you'll start getting worms. Your fruit will have worms in it. You don't want that. Not that it'll probably hurt you or anything, but they're flies. Okay. You don't want flies in your fruit. I mean, I don't like it. Kind of creeps me out. I don't know how sanitary that is, but that's what happens if you don't get them in time. The flies will start to lay eggs on them, and you could be in jeopardy of having wormy fruit. Just like when we did the morels and the other fruits and things like that. If you don't get them in time, they'll start to decay, and then the other insects will come and have their little heyday, right? So we filled up this container. I go up there, I just fill this up. Like I said, it's kind of hard to get in there when you're carrying a backpack and all that stuff. I really hate carrying a lot of gear, especially during the summertime, because it's humid, it's hot. I just don't like carrying a lot of stuff, because I do what I call foraging and gleaning. And some of the places I go, it's restricted, and you're not allowed to go there because of commercialism. But yet, the Constitution that we have here in the state says that it's a natural right. I can do that. All waterways are open and free, and I'm exercising my natural rights. Okay? All I'm doing is, I'm not bothering anybody. I didn't break the law. I'm exercising my natural rights. And that's in our Constitution for the state. That's why I keep saying I'm a Munro. We wrote it, and those guys were talking about natural rights, and hey, I'm all for it. And when I see food, no one's using it, it's going to waste. It's on an open easement, especially on property that was family related, that no longer supposedly belongs to us, but we still get charged for it. I'm like, hey, what the hell? Let's go get some food, right? So anyhow, you go to the hill. The whole idea is you can hang it around your neck like this, and as you're picking the berries, take the lid. I put it in my pocket. Probably be better if I had a way to, so I don't lose my lid. But the whole idea anyway, in a nutshell, is when you're up there on the hill, you got to hang around your neck. I usually wear it like this. See? You're picking your berries, just throw them in there. See, like that. So that way when you're climbing around, you got this behind your back. So there's nothing in the way. And then when you get done, I just leave this at the bottom of the hill where it's opening, and just stick this in here, fill it up, stick it in there. And that way you can harvest 2 and 3 kinds of berries at one time, because the raspberries aren't the only thing that's popping over there. We got grouse berries. Remember last year we had the grouse berries? And we have another type. We have the native mulberry that's growing here. The ones we harvested were the Morus alba. Now we have to do with the Morus rubra, and that is the native mulberry of Missouri, and it's just now getting ripe. Plus we have grapes. So if you're trying to harvest 2 and 3 things and you want to keep them separated, okay, this is kind of a good idea. You can, put 2 or 3 containers in one container, and that'll keep them kind of, controlled. So you don't have to worry about, you want to bring it home alive. You don't want them all squished, and you don't want to make a mess. And this is a pretty easy way to bring it back, clean it. Like I said, this didn't cost me anything. If I lose it, I won't cry about it. Very lightweight. Big deal, right? But for what we need to do, which is food, that's it. That's the whole idea. And so I hope you enjoyed the footage. The other videos I'm going to add with this playlist for the raspberry. Right? Raspberry. 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 And we're going to go over what the plant looks like. We're going to I'm going to show you what all I have to go through to get this. So I needed something that was lightweight, ergonomic. I could put it behind my back, while I'm walking through all that scrub and all those thorns and thistles and stuff. But it's worth it. I mean, this stuff tastes really good, even with the worms. So with that, I'm Glenn Munro, the Roaming Gnome. We're in Missouri. It's late June. And may your gleaning bowl always be full, and your wine goblet always be overflowing with the wine of God's garden. Leave a comment, subscribe, even if it's negative. If it's too negative, find something else better to do that, make you happy in the long run. And yeah, do us all a favor. Do yourself a favor. Find something that makes you happy, like me. See, I used to be a negative kind of guy. Now I find something to make me happy. And I recommend you do the same, my little negative friend. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the videos I'm going to post up for this. And I hope you learned something. And if you have any questions and you're around my neighborhood, out here in the country, out by the springs and stuff, I'd love to meet you. Come on by. I'll even show you how, where, what it looks like. Get you a couple of these. Doesn't cost me anything. It's free. God said it was a gift. So I'll see you guys later. Enjoy yourselves. Happy harvesting. See you later.